And remember, kids, the next time that somebody tells you the government wouldn't do that, oh yes they would. Surrounding me, I taste the stench of ancestral rot. The fire's raging beneath.
It's 2026 and I can tell a lot of people didn't make New Year, New Me resolutions because a lot of people are still a bag of dicks. I knew work was going to be busy on New Year's because everyone was going to be hungover, but when there's a line out the door and we tell you it's going to be 2 hours before you get your food, go home, thaw that last half a brain cell you got left out because you obviously can't tell that you're not even hungry. Don't get me wrong, I love food, but I do not understand people's obsession with breakfast food. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, I work at a breakfast restaurant, everyone comes in their pants like, oh, I love breakfast food. Why do people get so excited about it? I don't carry it on me. Like, what do you expect me to just be like, just so happens I have French toast in my pocket right now. 100-car pileup down the road last week. Roads haven't gotten any better. The news says, hey, the highest it's going to be is still in the negative. Oh, by the way, watch out for exploding trees. And these motherfuckers are like, oh, perfect time to get breakfast.
Just trying to enjoy my breath, man, here, you know? It helps my, I got glaucoma. I get nervous in crowds, too. It's a real bad habit I need to break. This helps me.
We're back out here on another Ghost Bruh adventure.
Bro, are you wearing fucking makeup? What is that?
It's like Jared Leto guyliner, man. It helps me look more mysterious for the camera. Why do you have to say it like that, man? We're in some woods by a property where a guy like fucking killed his whole family or some shit, man. I don't know. Turn the thing on, man. Let's get this shit going. Which one of you motherfuckers is making it rain like, because it wasn't doing this till we walked out here with this goddamn motherfucker, and now my eyeliner's running. Half oranges? Most definitely some kind of pagan ritual happening out there with them halved oranges and pumpkin. Seen it on History Channel or some shit. Right now, though, we're headed to the actual house where the guy threw his whole family in the fucking wood chipper. Turned them into soup. I swear, the truck is late every day that I have the energy to do it. Like, I had my Wheaties this morning, got my Huggies on. I found someone's abortion stick while sweeping underneath the bread rack today. Was this your arch nemesis in the womb? I feel like between your height and the longer my beard gets, I need to greet you like, hello, young hobbits.
That cussing thing has been on my mind since a lady messaged me and told me I swear too much. 3 people. I know! I'm grumpy!
I'll be 9 months sober, which I really don't like talking about because a lot of people, when they get sober, it's all they ever talk about. It becomes their whole personality. A lot of people will be like, what have you learned since you've been sober? And one of the things I learned is that a lot of people will just use your drinking as a scapegoat to be condescending and shitty. I wasn't an angry drunk that always tried to fight everybody. I wasn't a sad drunk that always cried. Did I make an ass of myself on occasion? Oh yeah, absolutely. Many times I've just been sitting in my room having a couple drinks, playing video games, happy as a player. Not doing anything wrong. People get pissed about it. At times where I hadn't even been drinking for like a week, and then they would just blow the fuck up on me just because they assumed that I was drinking. They didn't even say dumb shit like, I could tell you've been drinking. Clearly you can't. I just learned like, those people are just condescending and shitty in general as people, and it had nothing to do with me drinking.
A lot of fucking hate in my soul, so I'm thinking about that long rifle and that 223 ammo.
I feel like there is an unacceptable amount of clothing when it comes to going number 2. It's like, who wants to like dump with like a hoodie on or a thick sweater or like a fucking overcoat? But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of weird being completely naked, you know? 40 years old and I still haven't figured this out.
What's worse to have? Explosive vomiting or explosive diarrhea? Wrong! The correct answer is both at the same time.
Now this the move right here with this hat on. You can't feel shit, man. I'm telling you, man, I could do like some Russian bear wrestling right now. I could do everything right now.
My coworkers were teasing me because I got a special lady in my life now. Sometimes a special someone comes in your life and you get butterflies in your ass or whatever.
There's a butterfly in my ass.
One of the things her and I bonded over was Marcus the Worm.
Will douse you in gasoline and ignite it into a fiery, sacrificial display of immolation from my own satisfaction. Harass the nearest Circle K store clerk.
So nice to be in a healthy relationship after being in a toxic one. Then my coworkers were picking on me about my birthday. Like, oh, you're 36, time for a prostate exam. Yes, all the girls I went to school with are like nurses now, so I was like, didn't I sell Adderall to you back in high school? Check my blood pressure with hot Cheeto fingers and shit. Monster and some of my leftover birthday cake. Breakfast of champs.
And I'm bringing gay back. It's the 90s type of gay.
So I heard you dudes were into dudes. All right.
Been experiencing the battered Meinhof phenomenon a lot lately. Like, it started with like octopus, and I was seeing octopus everywhere, and now it's fish. Like, I just been seeing fish everywhere.
It's my fish brain.
The fish.
Fish with tits. Titty fish.
Gummy fish. I actually just watched a video on this, so I'm pretty much an expert, but basically, since there's no singular criteria with which you can use to define what a fish is, we're actually all fish up on that stage, and even you're a fish, so shut the fuck up, you fishy fuck.
Something to do with sea creatures, because Pinchy was saying he had some shit going on with the Leviathan, too.
Nothing but videos about the Leviathan. The Leviathan that's supposedly frozen in Antarctica, and its head is moving, it's waking up or some shit, and there's another one in Venezuela, and that's why we're really there. But when I tell you, I've seen 1,000 videos about this shit. But you know what, man? You know what? 31 Atlas let us down, okay? That shit was supposed to annihilate us. They say this Leviathan is world destruction, man. Let me see this bitch flying through the air, bro. Come on, man. I'm so sick of hearing about a pending doom and it never happening.
Hello? Where? You should bring it over here and I'll let you touch my penis.
I'm an anarchist, you're a spineless liberal. We march together for the 8 hours. Taking it up the ass for the first time, parading the phallus, all lathered in malice.
Law and Order SVU is like the only show you have to know the title if you're going to recommend it. You can't just be like, hey, you want to watch that show about the child rape? Speaking of pedophiles, Trump's being called out by the rest of the fucking world. China's cut off all travel to and from the U.S. Germany's been like, hey, you know what? That thing that we did like 100 years ago? Yeah, you guys are doing the same shit. And I've been saying that for over a fucking year, but everyone's just like, oh, what do you know? Yeah, what the fuck do I know? I've only been studying World War II for the last fucking 20 years. Are very literally taking Nazi quotes and propaganda and slapping the MAGA sticker on it. If other countries are seeing it and calling it out, why the fuck is their supporters still in denial about it? Like, other countries have said, like, they're allowing U.S. citizens to come there as refugees. Sometimes moving to the UK doesn't sound like such a bad idea, but then I remember they have really shitty food, and then I would have to learn how to drive on the left side of the road, and that just seems like nearly impossible to me, like learning how to play guitar left-handed. I can masturbate left-handed, but that's about it.
Dollars that fucking manufacture for the United States for the fucking pervs of the world, they ain't gonna stop that shit. What about the fucking kids thing? They ain't gonna stop that shit either. But we can still fucking president. We can fucking do all this fucking fancy shit, but we can't fix any fucking problems here. I'm not gonna hear another fucking word spewed by these fucking losers on fucking TV and these fucking assholes you fucking all vote for. Oh, you have something important to say? You're gonna tell me about the laws and shit? I'm
Gonna go to low goose, only way I begin to G on the drug loop. And let's start it like this, son.
Hey, I don't jack off. That's disgusting. And even if I did, I'm a dry guy and I would never use lotion. That's weird. That's not there for any reason. Don't worry about that. This video's ruined. I didn't jack off.
Hi, man, I can't get the fucking thing on. The last couple of days, I have made some serious acquisitions, man. Check out the new headgear. Got this bad bitch from the store, too. I got 2 of them, though, man. Here, cheers. Yeah, these things are dope. An axe and a ski mask for fucking $13, bro. That's the starter kit right there.
I decided I'm going to use daylight savings time to time travel to commit crimes that are going to better the world. And the cops asked, where were you at this time? I was at home. First of all, I'm going to burn all the avocado fields. That way when I tell people that I don't like avocado, they stop freaking out and trying to convince me that I got to try this kind of guacamole. 36 years old, I've learned what foods I do not like. Stop trying to convince me to like things that I know that I don't. I'm going to kidnap people that post excessive stuff on social media like Snapchat and TikTok. There's too many people posting videos of themselves at the gym. Nobody cares, you egotistical ass. Nobody wants to watch you work out. People posting 10 minutes to their story of them smoking weed by themselves. Because you're sad and lonely doesn't mean I want to watch you sit there and get high. Nobody gives a shit. Also, people posting the whole concert on their Snapchat story. The people behind you can't see in your fucking dick. Nobody's sitting there watching the concert through your fucking Snapchat story. Last but not least, because this is probably the most important one, I'm gonna fight Bon Jovi.
Grizzly bears, the billy goats, billionaires, get away with fucking your children! You let them get away with fucking your children!
There, she says that I was 13 years old when Donald J. Trump, Ghislaine Maxwell was also president. Please tell me again how the fuck this man is not in the files.
They're murdering, rapist, fucking sex trafficking children in our own fucking country by the hundreds of thousands. Congratulations. How's fucking bowling?
Die the way you lived, all of a sudden. That's the way to go. Don't drag it out. Living like that doesn't mean a thing.
Everything is great, you know. I was a skeptic at first when he said he was going to make everything great again. But wow, I had no idea just how great it was going to be. I mean, every day it's like, how much greater can this get? It's just going to keep getting greater with this sociopathic huckster clown king and his buddies, the autistic billionaire techno-fascist. And somehow or another, he managed to find an actual Jewish Nazi for deputy chief of staff. Guy's really got an eye for talent. And his supporters, I mean, just this army of shills and stooges and grifters, collaborators, unfuckable hate nerds, white nationalists, crypto dorks, whack job Christian fascists. Yeah, and then there's just about like 50 million people who decided, I just like the guy. And actually hate them more than the rest of them, to be honest with you. Peers, people in my business who were single issue Republican voters, and their issue was twofold. I mean, they were anti-woke, against any policy or language that could help the vulnerable get a leg up, and God knows that makes sense. But they also were very worried about their free speech. They didn't want their free speech to be infringed upon, which it never was. I mean, they'd say things and there'd be cultural pushback, and they were like, that shouldn't be allowed. But ultimately, all they really wanted was to be able to say the R word with impunity. That was why they voted. But along with that, comes the collapse of the federal government, the destabilization of the global economy, tens of thousands of people being deported to places they might not have even come from, the actual suppression of speech and rights of LGBTQ people and women, and the rise of authoritarianism. And sometimes I feel like asking them, was it worth it, you fucking retard? And if he doesn't fucking leave? I know most of you have thought that because now it could happen because we don't know how government really works anymore. We used to think there was rules and stuff, but clearly none that weren't bendable or completely eradicatable. Is that a word? I mean, there doesn't seem to be any rules, there's all these norms, which are basically just sort of like, you're gonna do the right thing, right? Yeah, no problem, don't worry. What is that? But I was on stage and I asked that question. I said, what if he doesn't leave? And a woman somewhere in back goes, there'd be anarchy in the streets. And I was thinking, like, in this country? I don't think so. I think what would happen is 3 days into him not leaving, people would be like, is he still there? This is so weird. It's so weird. I know, it's fucked up and weird. Totally fucked up and weird. Is he just gonna stay there? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, what do we do? I don't know. Do we even go to yoga anymore?